Hey guys, it's Kenzie, and it's Wednesday, and it's my turn, and I forgot last week because I was busy, or I didn't really forget, but I was like, oh, I have to make a video, and I didn't have enough time. So, yeah, it's Wednesday, I'm here, and tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited? You should be excited. So, alright, let's get on with the video. So yeah, Tamara had a challenge to explain your fandom in 2 minutes. So I decided to do Star Wars, and yeah, this is gonna be difficult. So let me talk a little bit until, or I could just. Alright, so Star Wars in 2 minutes. I'm looking at like my timer. I'm gonna wait till it gets to like the 2-minute mark, and then I'll start there and stop before 5 seconds. Okay. Alright, so Star Wars is about a family in a galaxy where it takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So it's like, a different place than here. But Star Wars starts out with episode 4, A New Hope, and you've got Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, sorry. Han Solo, Chewie, Ben Kenobi, all that stuff. In that episode, Princess is captured by Darth Vader. Luke and Han and their group go to rescue her because she's been captured. And so they go get her. Episode 5, the Rebels is what Leia's all up in. They're, fighting against the Empire. Luke fights against Darth Vader, gets training from Yoda first, and loses his hand. And they find out that, that's the next one. Episode 6, Luke is more a Jedi Master now, and he's, trying to try to bring balance back to the Force. Defeats Darth Vader, finds out that Leia is his sister, and Han and Leia are in love, and that's that one. Prequels, first one starts with Anakin Skywalker, who is Darth Vader. Oh yeah, Darth Vader's her father, of course. So Luke, oh my gosh, I'm gonna run out of time again. Anakin starts out when he's a boy. He's got midichlorians that, the Force. He's got a very high count. He becomes a Jedi. And you know what? Can't do it in 2 minutes, but I'm going to keep continuing anyway. So he's got a high midichlorian count. I can never say that right. And he becomes a Jedi under Obi-Wan's assistance, guidance. Episode 2, they meet Queen Amidala in the first one, and they help, her from an invasion from the Trade Federation. Episode 2, Padme is now a senator, not a queen anymore, and she has to go to Coruscant to vote on something, I guess, and someone's trying to kill her, and Anakin and Obi-Wan are put under kind of like a bodyguard watch, even though they're not bodyguards, but, senator and Jedi. So within that time, Anakin watches her. She's back on her planet Naboo because Coruscant's not safe enough. And they end up falling in love with each other, which is not for them to really happen because he's a Jedi, and Jedi are not allowed to love other, they're not allowed to, have a wife and fall in love and all that stuff. They're committed to the Force, and being not being selfish and all that jazzy things. So yeah, they end up falling in love, and at the end of the movie, they get married. Episode 2, he comes back from the Clone Wars, which is what was also happening in episode 2. I forgot to mention that. Clone Wars were going on. Anakin comes back. Padme is preggers, and she's having twins. And they discover, the Jedi discover that Senator Palpatine, well, he's not a senator. I can't remember what his title was in episode 3. But they figured out that he, Chancellor, that's what it was, Chancellor. Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord. And the Sith were extinct for quite a while, but not anymore. Because of, Palpatine. So they try to take him down, and Palpatine gets to Anakin and tells him, gets kind of like under his skin, saying that he could save his wife from death, which, I forgot to mention, Anakin has been having nightmares of Padme dying during death, like nightmares, vision things, and he doesn't want that to happen. Palpatine figures out the thing, reading him, and he persuades him to join the dark side to save Padme. And when he's off doing Darth Sidious's work, he's now, Darth Vader at the time, Padme comes to, Mustafar? I think that's the planet name. Yeah, Padme comes to Mustafar, and Obi-Wan told her, what's been going on, and she's like, Anakin, come back, let's run away, forget all this stuff, let's go to Naboo, raise the children, and blah, 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 blah. He thinks he's, like, tricking her, and Obi-Wan was hiding on her ship when she went to go see him, and so now, he force chokes her, she passes out, and she's pretty pregnant at this part, like, she's due anytime, and Obi-Wan says, Obi-Wan tells him, dark side's not the way to go. They get into this epic battle scene, which is one of my favorite lightsaber battles of the Star Wars universe. Obi-Wan versus Anakin, which is pretty damn awesome. They get into a battle scene, and Anakin, like, he kind of, like, goes to attack him. Obi-Wan cuts off his arms and legs except for his robotic arm. I don't know why that didn't get cut off. I don't know. Maybe the way his hand was, maybe his arm was over here and his legs were over here. I don't know. So then Darth Sidious, finds him on the lava planet and takes him under procedure to, get fixed. And now he's mostly robotic. The only part that's not robotic of him is his head and torso, and like kind of these parts of his arms, his upper arms, and same spots on his thighs and stuff. But the rest of him is robotic, and in order to stay alive, he has to have an oxygen tank. So that's the that you hear. That was a really bad impression. So yeah, that's Star Wars. Not in 2 minutes. That was more like 5 minutes. No, that was more than 5 minutes. Well, I tried. So, it didn't work out. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to sign off now because it's almost 10 minutes and I've blabbed on enough about Star Wars because I love Star Wars. Oh man, I'm not wearing my Star Wars shirt. But yeah, I've got Star Wars shoes, a Star Wars backpack. I've got all of it. So, I'm a nerd. So yeah, may the Force be with you, or no, sorry, live long and prosper, and may the Force be with you. Till next time, ladies, and watch Blair tomorrow. Bye-bye.